Hopefully that'll work. Hello? Hi. What's going on? Jesus Christ, brother. Damn, I didn't even get to eat. Let me start up Monster Hunter Wilds for you guys at least, and then go do a walkthrough or something. What pie you want to eat? You got egg? You don't want to eat your egg? Why didn't you eat your egg? Oh my god. I'm streaming in 2K. Does it give you guys an option for that? Oh man. It does? Alright, that's working then. That's nice. Bro, that was insane. This apartment has, not mine, but probably 2 or 3, have thousands of dollars of damages. Because these people don't have an emergency contact line that works. That's insane. And I still haven't eaten. Did you teach the bitch a lesson? No. Alright, let's do something real quick. I'll do a breakdown of the story as we walk through a game with high graphical fidelity. Google Chrome runs like ass still. I don't know why I expected it not to, so that's the final straw to break the camel's back. I'm not going to be using Google Chrome anymore. Still runs like fucking shit. I thought maybe having this computer, because Google Chrome is really RAM intensive, so I thought maybe having, like, what do I have? I got 32 gigs of DDR5. I thought maybe that they would run beautifully or something, but it doesn't. I'm done with Chrome. Bro, I just want to go to bed. Holy shit. I was freaking out, and that little old lady wasn't freaking out at all. She was totally chill. I told her that too. I said, "You're not freaking out at all." She said, "Well, I'm 86." I was like, "Your apartment is flooded." It's like, your apartment is flooded. I did. I don't. I'll tell the story once I get into. Let's play Wilds. I wanna load into Wilds and see what it looks like. I already did the shaders earlier, and I looked at the main menu. I was gonna ask you guys some shit too. What is this? Native Steam input? I don't need that. So I'm streaming at 20k, or well, I'm streaming at 21,000 kilobytes per second, even though I capped it at 15,000. I don't know why that's happening. Maybe I capped the wrong thing. We're streaming at 2K though. You should see the option on Twitch to change it to 2K. So it'll be 2K and 60 frames. That's what I'm hoping. I got into the 2K streamer beta weeks ago, but I was never going to use it because I don't, you know. My computer wasn't strong enough, I didn't feel like. Oh my god, dude. And that lady was being a trooper too, because she was... Oops, wrong button. She was walking around outside trying to go drive somewhere, and I was like, do you have the number for this or that? And she said, no, I don't know, I was gonna go drive to find someone. I was like, drive to find someone? Wow, the coffee sure looks nice, eh? Oh, Alma's tits aren't out anymore. That's so sad. Alright. How does it look, guys? As I stream at... Yeah, I usually stream at 5,000 kilobytes per second. I'm streaming at 21,000 kilobytes per second now. Jesus Christ. I took a shower because I got filthy, plumbing, nasty attic water in my mouth climbing up her attic ladder. Let's look at some settings here real quick. I'm going 2K. For DLSS, should I be using NVIDIA DLSS? Probably, yeah. No? Frame generation I have disabled. Cutscene graphics do not adjust separately. What about this stupid mode? What is this crap? Do I just keep this quality mode for the upscaling mode? Why would it even be upscaling? I don't get it. You can't turn this off. This has to be here. NVIDIA DLAA, maybe? I have ray tracing on high. That's awesome. Yeah, texture. Everything's high and highest. There was one thing. The sand and snow quality was at high, and I switched it to highest. Everything they had me on was ultra. I mean, I can just go in like this. I have to eat. I'm gonna run through the map and maybe fight a monster or something. I gotta make some food, man. I was starting to make some beans. I had my burner on, and I had my beans soaked, ready to make some beans, and I was gonna start the stream, and then have them boiling, and then I had some beans after streaming for a couple hours. And then this lady knocks on my door and says, do you know anything about how to turn, water off if it's coming from the ceiling? And I said, what? No, I'll take a look. And I go over there, and there's a waterfall, a deluge, a torrent of water coming from her attic, soaking her entire apartment, ruining everything. The walls are swollen in her apartment. The carpet is ruined. She doesn't have any numbers or anything because she doesn't know anything about computers or stuff. She has a flip phone. And so I call, there's an emergency maintenance that you can call here. I call them 7, 10 fucking times and they don't answer. So I finally call an independent plumber to come here. And the plumber guy is just like, yeah, if you did not call, that whole apartment would be toast. Yeah, and they had to invoice the poor grandma. So it's kind of fucking ridiculous that the emergency shit here just didn't work. Really ridiculous, man. And then the guy next to her the whole time, I don't know if his place is getting ruined, but he was just popping off too, saying like, this is ridiculous that they won't answer. And I'm pretty sure that the lady who runs this place lives on the property, and I don't know where she lives. So this is happening right next to her. Yeah, and the poor old lady, so I've been cleaning up the whole time I've been cleaning up her apartment. She doesn't have towels, she has one towel. The rest of her apartment is filled with antiques that are now all wet. And so I go to my own apartment and I get a towel and I'm cleaning up her whole kitchen so she doesn't slip in the kitchen and the bathroom and everything. And then I don't have anything to give her with water, so I go over to the other neighbor and I'm like, do you have any water? Because her water's off now. A pipe exploded up there due to faulty piping. So I go to the other neighbor and I'm like, do you have like a jug or something we can put water in for her so she can have water to drink tonight? And he's like, yeah. And then he's talking about lawyers and shit, and I'm just like, alright, don't bring me into this. I was just calling. Yeah, all of her stuff is soaked, man. And I'm in her apartment and I'm moving stuff, and she has a bunch of beautiful little knickknacks and old things and antiques. And there are 3 paintings that are near. It's like she has a wooden flooring for her kitchen, and then carpet after that. It's not like my place. She has carpet after that, and I'm moving everything. The carpet's totally ruined, and I'm moving stuff off of the carpet, and she has paintings on the carpet that are leaning against her couch, and I'm moving them, trying to get them out of there because they're accumulating water. And I'm moving one that looks beautiful, and she looks at me and says very sadly, or just looks at the painting while I'm moving it and pulling it over her head because it's a tiny little apartment, and she says, she goes, oh, that one's very old. Sadly, it made me fucking cringe. It's like, oh my god. Alright, dude, here we are. New PC, what's up, brothers? Little late for a stream. Well, let's check it out. The Grand Hub. Oh my god, look at the fire. It's not pixelated anymore. That certainly is interesting. Hair sure looks nice. I like it. No, we're not doing fireworks yet. I gotta go do... There's something more important than fireworks. We'll save the fireworks for the very end. I gotta go do something very important. I can't stop thinking about that lady because she was totally chill about it, but now I just have her in my mind sitting alone on her couch in the apartment. I tucked her in like she was a little baby on her couch, and she kept forgetting where everything was. She has a paper with the invoice from the plumber people. She has an emergency, she has a card from the plumber people as well, and then she has an emergency contact number that I wrote down for her on paper because I couldn't put it in her phone because she doesn't know how to use her phone. So I put it there. She kept misplacing it, the stack of papers and the stuff she needs for tomorrow. And I put her little Coke can on top of it, and I said, right here, this is where your important papers are for tomorrow, don't forget. But she gets up really early, so hopefully tomorrow at 9 or 10 p.m. or a.m. she can go to the office and say, hey, guess what happened? Hey, guess what just happened? Right over your shoulder, and you wouldn't answer your emergency number. That's wild, man. That's Monster Hunter Wilds. No, she really is the this is fine dog, too. And I was talking to the plumbing guys out there, and he's telling me, he's like, if you did not call someone, that whole place would be toast. And I after he said that, I said, she's not really reacting at all. She doesn't seem to care at all. And she goes, well, I'm 86. I'm like, what? I guess that makes sense. True, though. Nice. I'm not getting a discount off shit. I'm not trying to talk to anyone. I don't want to be... Because what I'm afraid is going to happen, I don't think it's going to happen, but I'm somewhat afraid that they might get mad at me for calling an external plumber, which is impossible. They can't get mad at me for that, because this whole place would have been ruined. So you better not fuck with me. UI settings, I don't ever remember. I know there's a way to look at UI settings. Yeah, man, I have a 60 FPS monitor. Why would I not have a 60 FPS cat? I guess it would be nice to know how much I'm getting. What the fuck? Oh look, there are wing drakes up there. I never noticed them before. I think the graphics were too good. I want to go in here and see how the lightning looks in this area with all the fulgurite crystals and everything. There might be some hitching here and there whenever I go into new areas, but that's, I mean, that just makes sense. It's going to load them for the first time. Wow. So that's what that's supposed to look like. Looks like shit. Yes. Hi, wakarimashita. Come on, hullabaloo. Oh, wow, that's what I wanted to see, though, the lighting. Oh my, that's beautiful. And again, I'm streaming in 2K now for the first time. It's a beta thing that they're doing. I applied for it a while ago, but I haven't been streaming in 2K because I didn't think I had a computer worth doing it on. So I'm assuming that there's a noticeable increase in quality on your guys' end. No, I haven't gone to the Scarlet Forest. I'm starting here. Has there been any buffering for you guys, or has it like frozen or anything? This fucking sucks, man. I should have been doing this 2 hours ago, but, you know, what can you do? Oh, that's interesting. So it's a location-by-location basis. Oh my god, this game pops now, brother. I want to see the footprints in the sand. Oh, look alright, I guess. Oh, my frames just went all the way down. Oh, looks like they're back now. There's a possibility that I might get throttled, so... I had to download and install 100 different things today. I'm still not done. And now I'm streaming at 20,000 kilobytes per second, so... It wouldn't surprise me if Cox saw that increase in usage and was like, oh my god, what's going on over there? The skedaddler. Where are you guys going? Mine now. Oh shit, he didn't see anything. Let's check out the water. I have subsurface scattering, I have ray tracing bumped as high as it'll go, so where you're gonna see ray tracing is the shadows in the water, I'm assuming, are gonna look really good. Oh, that's pretty nice. You know, water in this game typically is very blurry for me, so... This is soulless at high settings. Boo! Bring back the pixelation, boo! Bring back the dithering. Opa, you okay? Alright, now for another ultimate test. You guys ready for this? Let's see a wet Casca. Yeah, sure, bro. That looks alright, I guess. My goodness. Look at the birds. I'm sorry, I don't know how much we're going to be able to play tonight, because, I mean, I should be eating right now. But I didn't want you guys to think that I was leaving you in the lurch. Is that a campsite? The fuck? That's a campsite? I have never in my life seen a campsite over here. Are you crazy? Oops. Yeah, I'll just do this for now, this test stream, and then... we'll be able to play something tomorrow. Oh, you can't set up a camp here because there's too many camps. Okay, hullabaloo. Let's go to the Scarlet Forest. It's gonna feel so weird fighting 9-star tempered Seregios. In 60 frames. I haven't fought anything yet. Now, it looks like the pop-in is still pretty bad, but I'll probably chalk that up to having to also be on consoles. Yeah, I'm getting a silky smooth 100 frames at least, with ray tracing boofed and everything, so that's pretty good. This area historically runs very poorly. Guys want to die soon. Everyone wants to die. When I turn my camera every now and again, it seems like there might be a bit of a dip. I really hope that the old lady's nephew doesn't end up talking to me, because he happens to be the guy that's always talking about my motorcycle. Do you guys remember the story I told you a little while ago? about how there's a guy that's like, who's being really weird about my motorcycle and said, hey, maybe after I fix it up, I'll bring it back and let you keep it. Yeah, that's her nephew, the old lady that I helped with. So I'm hoping he doesn't come over here, and he seems like the smarmy kind of dude that would try to turn this into a lawsuit, and then definitely have to involve me since I was there, and not old, and I'm reliable, so I want to be left out of all that shit. She told me, she said, if I had $1 million, I'd give it to you. I said, I don't know what I'd do with it, as I lied. Time to go to the Scarlet Forest. Alright, this is the second most exciting thing that I'm gonna do tonight. Well, the third most exciting thing that I'm gonna do tonight. The second most exciting thing is all that shit that just happened with me and that lady in her apartment. But here comes the Scarlet Forest. By the way, did you know that you can run to all the different areas? They're all interconnected. I feel like this game was talking about that before the game came out. Like it was a big selling point, but no one ever does that. When have you ever done this, aside from the first time that you played the story? Oh wow, that's what I like in graphics. I like lighting. Nice. Oh well, that actually wasn't that good. Maybe that's the volumetric fog you have to go into the any to get rid of. If I sip in the any, my belly just might be outie. Why am I all purple? Oh my god. Is that antivirus? Do I have... Oh, I have antivirus. Okay. My first time going into Scarlet Forest and being able to see it. How exciting. Oh, and it's actually got the scarlet stuff in the water today. Wow. So this is the power of PC gaming. Looks nice. It's just like how I remember it in my mind's eye when I fill in the blanks. Watch me rip this guy's fucking nose off. I don't know why they let you do that. It's a little cruel. That looks terrible. Wow, this game's kind of fucking ugly in some places. Yeah, I'm gonna switch it to plenty after this, and I'm gonna turn it to nighttime so I can see the skybox. Because if you guys don't know, I've never seen the skybox in this game. It's always pixelated. I see the stars, and the stars are all like 8-bit. I'm gonna go to the underground lake, and I'll rest there. I don't know what I'm gonna eat tonight, man. It's 8:14. It's too late to cook. I don't know. Is this what leads to the next area? No. But this will lead me to where I want to go, I believe. I want to walk there, though. Well, thank you guys for getting the PC goal so fast. I think it took us 3 streams to get the full goal. Bitch. This is our end product. That's This is gonna take me to the Legiacris place. This doesn't take me to my camp, does it? Yeah, this game does it run good? No. But, I'm getting 60 frames, so that's what I'm most happy about. What more could you ask for? Sorry if I don't sound enthused, I'm just tired after all that shit. Because I was kind of freaking out. I didn't know what to do. I feel so bad for her, I'm thinking about her now. She wakes up early though, so she should be fine tomorrow. To go to the office by herself and everything. I wake up around the same time that the office opens tomorrow, so I'll probably come outside and make sure that she gets over there and stuff. My not main concern, but one of my big concerns is that they're gonna fuck with me about it or something. They better not. Because they would have lost this whole side of the apartments. Or they would have had to gut this whole side of the apartments if I didn't call those guys. Alright, so let's see how the underground lake looks. It's one of my favorite locations. If it's a lucky day, there will be an ancient wyvern coin right over here. Oh, it's an unlucky day, not good. I wonder if the fish spawning is going to be any different now, because I felt like the fish didn't spawn in all the time because my computer was struggling to get them all in, but it doesn't look like it. Sometimes there are a ton of fish here, and then sometimes there's only like one. But a lot of the time you'll watch the fish spawn, and they spawn right here in this corner. So you wait for like 13 seconds, and then you go like this, and you get like 6 fish. So I'm wondering if that was my PC's limitations, or if this game's just retarded and does that every time. Hi, Hullabaloo. I love you. Hey, come here. Hold on, I have a thing for you, I'm sure. Where is it? Guess not. You guys like my camp? I tricked it out. Sorry, I got all this fucking goop on me. Your camp kind of looks like Meaty from Made in Abyss. Oh my goodness. I hope that's not one of those things that I'm gonna not be able to not see anymore. Did you guys even know you can do this in this game? You guys know you can have a little snack? Oh, I've never seen it be a marshmallow before. Check this out. Chill over here. Read a little book. Yes, quite. Alright, let's bump up the prettiness factor, shall we? So you said change it to plenty? I want to see what it looks like at night. Well, let's do daytime first. My PC go crazy. My liquid cooler started gurgling when I first started up the PC, and I said, oh my gosh. It went blah, blah. I don't have too much installed right now. I just got some bare essentials on it. I deep-loaded everything. I got rid of everything in Windows 11 that has to do with AI. I got all that taken away. The fuck? Did my old computer just never show this school of fish? I've never seen these before. Oh, I guess I have. Looking pretty good. But yeah, so I don't know how many streams I'm going to do that are going to be 2K streaming, because it takes a lot away. And earlier, when the lady's shit exploded, I was streaming and I was trying to show you guys Chrome at the same time. I assumed my supercomputer would allow me to look at Chrome and stream a video game in 2K at the same time, and I was foolish to believe that. It was freezing like crazy. Yeah, I mean, streaming's always going to be a heavy load. It's true. Oh my. I can see things in the I mean, this is wonderful. This is the greatest map in the game. Surely. I saw someone bring up a point in a YouTube video recently about how what this game is missing visually is vistas. There's not a lot of vistas. Like, this is as close as you can get, and I agree with that. Especially but I think the forest can get away with it because it's kind of a I think it's supposed to be sort of claustrophobic. Damn, the sacred feathers and everything and the scales on the back of the legs look really good. But I think some of the maps in this game are severely lacking. I think that if I hadn't got the PC today, the pipes wouldn't have busted. No. But if things do happen that have supernatural tendencies, I tend to try and lean into thinking, what if that happened? But that's just another form of escapism. Everyone wants to think that there's some supernatural force out there. Okay, so I do get a bit of a hitch whenever I do a 360 with the camera turn. Just a little bit. Alright, up next I need to get a 120 Hz monitor or something. Oh my god, this guy just killed this dude. Holy shit. Them's the rules, them's the breaks. Oh yeah, I need to get Alma's glasses back, right? There's still a quest line here that I haven't done. Is this the Woodwoods hideout right here? Yes. I don't remember how to get up here. I don't understand that line of... Oh, look at that. That's quite nice. Yeah, there are some areas where the ray tracing and the lighting shines beautifully. Look at that, brothers. Just me and my bird lizard. Chilling out. I was thinking, you know, the chocobos are coming out for the Final Fantasy thing. So I was wondering if you can just switch the damn monster, because it's not a skin, it's an actual new model. If you can just switch it. I hope that... Why don't they give me an option to pay, like, $2.99 to switch my Sacred to a Talioth? You guys know how I love the Talioth. I think he's so cool. My computer throws up a little bit of a fit whenever I come to the Grand Hub. I mean, overall, this is a decent looking game at some parts, but egregiously ugly at others. Oh, it's turning nighttime. Okay. I was going to switch it to nighttime, but this is fine. The final 2 tests. I wish to see the skybox, please. I want to see what you're made of. Oh, wow. I guess they just kind of look like stars. I don't know what I expected. Well, they were all pixelated before. I have a couple other graphically impressive games I'm gonna play throughout, you know, the coming weeks and this weekend and stuff. I was gonna do a longer stream, but I gotta... It's 8:27 now. I gotta get some food in me here. And I better not get fucked with tomorrow. Oops. Oh yeah, they added ancient wyvern coins up here. It's a decent skybox, but honestly, I see why the stars were so pixelated. Because they're already kind of pixelated. Alright, bros, final test. Let's see what the fireworks are supposed to look like. Shit. They look like fireworks. Are you sure they're not supposed to be like 8-bit? I thought it was a reference. Graphics. Ooh, look at the macrolate on the stones. Oh my, so shiny. We can finally enjoy the slut mods. I don't know. I've seen some of them. You know what one of you did? One of you violated me. I don't remember who it was. One of you messaged me on Twitter and you said, "God damn, dude, your Casca's looking good." And you had some, I think it was Death Stench. You had a Death Stench mod on or something. And you walked up to my Casca. My Casca's tits were like bimbo balloons. And I was all sweaty and shit. And you could see my areolas peeking through the armor. And I was like, "Oh, don't take pictures of me like that. That's not Casca. Send me a couple more though. I just want to make sure." Because for a second I thought maybe it was. This game has some top tier tummies, that's for sure. That's absolutely for sure. She looks like she's being forced to dance, has never done it before. She's on the verge of crying. You know what I didn't know? I think I had a feeling, but I wasn't sure, that listening to the diva boosts your stats, but I'm not entirely sure. What exactly does it boost? Like, is it another attack buff? Because if that's the case, that's worth sitting through for speedruns or something. Alright guys, I got a pretty strict schedule when it comes to eating now. I don't like to eat past 9 o'clock. I need to whip something up. We'll do a bigger, longer stream tomorrow though. I just wanted to show you guys. Like I said, if you weren't here for the beginning of the stream, I was starting to stream at like 6 or something earlier. I just woken up from a nap, and I was feeling good. I started to stream, and then my neighbor's apartment exploded, and I've been over there helping her this whole time. But I'm gonna eat, and I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. That's exciting. I don't want to spoil what games I'm going to play that are super graphically intensive, but you'll see. But also, that's not all that's on the menu. That's not all that's on the docket. I'm not just going to play like super crazy new games now because I got the new computer. I'm going to play a ton of different stuff. Old games are still on the menu. Alright, that's it for now, man. I gotta eat. Bye-bye. Oh, my specs. I got a 9800 Ryzen X 3XD for my CPU. 5080 Ti. Ti? No, it's not a Ti. 5080. GTX 5080. Oh yeah, they're playing the Sideas song now. They should bring back the brown one from Monster Hunter 4. Yeah, and also the sluts from Rise. Alright, that's our little test stream. Did the video pause for you guys, by the way? Interesting. Yeah, this 2K streaming must be a heavy load because I'm getting some issues here and there that I'm noticing. Alright, I'll probably be back tomorrow. See you guys. Bye-bye.